Hello, everybody, and welcome to Graphic Intention. Today, I am bringing you a little bit of a different kind of video. This is a hints, tips, and tricks video on ways to store, or not really store, but keep all of your accessories handy without them being clutter on your desk. But I found him on Wish, and it was one of those just pay the shipping, and the shipping was $1. He did come in with 1 foot missing, so he only has three, but he is really large. So what I did is I attached him to my mirror in my finishing area where I do all of my finishing and I paint on the varnishes and things like that. So I put my paint brushes in it. And then I started thinking that this would also be a good idea to use in my craft room for my drill painting tools. So I brought them in there, but of course I don't have a mirror in there. So what I did is I attached Velcro and I left the suction cups on there. So the Velcro is actually attached to the suction cup, and then I put them on the wall. That way, if later on I decide to put him back in the bathroom or on a mirror, he still has his suction cups and they're still functional. Um, so I added all of the diamond paintings tools, and then I put my little tape dispenser up there and my little drill tray up there to kind of show how it all goes together. Another option is because I do a lot of stuff in black, you can spray paint this with a plastic spray paint. The only thing about that is generally those are for things that aren't going to be used very often. So do expect through usage that paint to chip off if you go with that route to more personalize your little design guy. This black shelf that he is sitting on is actually a big card folding table that I no longer use, and I put it back there as a ledge. That is what I attach my camera tripod to, and it serves a purpose of putting things up there on that ledge because I don't like stuff on my work surface that I am not actively using. Um, I figured that this little guy isn't going to be enough for my personal uses because I do a lot of crafting. So I went to the dollar store and I picked up, they have some of these black mesh desktop organizers. I picked up several of those, two in the taller round ones, two in the shorter round ones, and then one in this very long rectangular one. I was able to put a nail through the mesh and I just nailed it directly onto the wall. But I did first set them on this table that I have back there. And that's just to kind of help with the weight and the constant usage that I'm going to be doing so that I'm not putting a bunch of pressure on that nail. So you might also want to just get like a little piece of 1 by 1 wood or 1 by 2 wood and uh, nail that in place underneath to act as a shelf, just to add a little bit more stability. And of course, you can paint that. I would suggest painting it either the color of your walls or the color of your woodwork in your room, just to kind of make it look like it belongs. Or you can paint it something that's very complementary. Whatever you like to do, those are just some of my own suggestions. Also, these organizers are a black metallic, and you can spray paint those with a metallic spray paint if you like. And by metallic, I don't mean metallic in color, but something that adheres to metal. You can spray paint those. Again, with the plastic, just expect some of that paint to kind of rub off as you use it more and more often. Um, so yeah, those are the ways that I have everything accessible and on or near my desk without actually being on the tabletop so that I can move everything else that's on the tabletop around the entire work surface. Anyway, I hope that you found this um, entertaining or educational or gave you some ideas of what you can do with your workspace. Um, I apologize for it being dark. I am currently, the next project I am working on is getting better lighting for my work area. That little point, the flexible light I have there is just not working. But thank you guys for sticking with me through my rambling. As you know, I do that quite often in my videos. Um, Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.